Just even us talking about that, just got me excited, man.
Right?
Like,
it's exciting.
watch out. Oh, I can't wait for you. I can't wait for you.
What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another Q&A.
What's going on, guys? This is part 2 of our Q&A because we told y'all if y'all got the last video to over 500 likes, we was coming back and y'all exceeded that. So we thank y'all so much. So we gonna fulfill our promise.
Yeah, so we got some really good questions. Y'all, if y'all didn't watch the first Q&A, go back and watch it because it was so good. And this one's also good because these questions are good. I haven't even shared them with Brandon, so.
She didn't even share the last one. Okay, so wait, the last Q&A was about Pom Pom. So is this who is this Q&A about?
Pom Pom.
Pom Pom is getting another video?
Yeah. Everybody just wants to know about Pom Pom. Nobody asked any questions about us.
Oh, I know. I got some questions.
You don't have any questions?
Shit, I know. I got some.
they're like thoughts and opinions and stuff about
Pom Pom getting all the shine around here.
Yeah. But, okay. So let's just go ahead and jump into it.
All right, let's get it.
Okay, so the first question is, do you and Brandon plan on sleeping with the baby, or will Pom Pom have his or her own crib? And also, am I planning to breastfeed?
All right, so first and foremost, before we answer that, I'm gonna let you slide. And I know you purposely didn't let me do my vocals, my intro, but I'm gonna let you slide.
Oh my gosh!
No,
I thought you was about to say something.
No, I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm gonna let you slide. Okay. But I know you see how she's hating on me?
Nobody's hating on you.
But anyway, ask the question again. Okay. Ask the question again.
So, are we breastfeeding? I'm going to definitely try to breastfeed. However, I'm not super like gung-ho on doing it. So if for some reason it doesn't work for Pom Pom or I,
we're going to Similac.
then we're just gonna go to what is that called? Formula?
A formula.
But I'm gonna try and attempt to breastfeed, but I hear it's not just, oh, just pop the baby on your breast. Like, there's a lot that goes into it as far as like if the baby likes it and all those types of things. So at the end of the day, I'm not gonna like stroke out if I can't, breastfeed, but we're gonna try.
And the other part of the question is, where's the baby gonna sleep?
So from my experience working in a hospital for like 3.5, almost 4 years, I am a little like skeptical and hesitant of baby co-sleeping, because I've seen it be like a really bad turnout where the baby suffocates and passes away. I know that's like super extreme, but it's happened several times and I've witnessed it. So we're gonna try like our absolute hardest not to do that. So the plan is to have a little bassinet next to the bed. That way I don't have to get up and walk all the way across to the house, or Brandon can get up and just reach over and grab baby. But yeah, we're definitely not planning to co-sleep at all.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too scary, it's too risky, and I feel like there's just never enough room in the bed. I don't know. It's just never enough room.
Yeah.
I mean, just scary.
We got a king size bed, but yeah, at the same time, I don't want it to be a situation where, like you said, something happens as a result of
that's not just wanting to get up and,
Yeah.
That said, if that's what you do and it works for you, that is totally great. We know people that do it. I always feel like I like to give a disclaimer, because parenting is just like what works for you. You know what I mean? So if it works for you, then, I mean,
And to be honest with you, we're already finding out how subjective it really is.
Yeah.
So that's why we will never knock anybody who does what they do. Just for us, I don't think that's something that we're just gonna do. So. Yeah.
But we'll keep you posted. Like, I don't know, maybe I really don't. Like, I don't have the desire to even want to do it.
Plus, I mean, I'm not about to lose my cuddle buddy over no baby. Shoot.
Brandon's like, I want to be holding you.
I want to be holding you. I want my time.
Okay. Next one is, what prenatal are you taking? My prenatal is called...
I don't know what it... I don't know, because you were taking one and then you switched up.
So I was taking the Nature Made gummy vitamin.
Yes, at first.
But it was like, for some reason into my pregnancy, I don't even remember which month it was, but it just became gross to me to chew it. So the doctor prescribed me something else, but it's a prescription, whatever it's called. Okay, so this is called a Crufer. I think that's how you pronounce it. ACC.
Acrifer.
Oh.
It's Acrifer.
Acrifer. But I don't really like it. The aftertaste is like, dude, my taste buds are just so annoying right now. Like, oh my gosh.
So in other words, she needs y'all to recommend some prenatals.
Yeah, recommend me some prenatals, please. Cause
that's what she really want.
Yeah, they're just But anyway, that's what I'm taking right now. But those are prescription. They're not over the counter.
And I'm currently not taking any prenatals right now. I'm not right now. So.
You are taking dailies. Okay, sorry, battery died. But okay, what do you think? Because people were wondering, like, did I do different things? Did I act different from the first transfer, which failed, to the one that?
I think with this particular round of IVF, I think that things were different as far as like the prayer, as far as like the preparation. We didn't kind of know going into it what to expect when we did it the first time. And then we just thought that it was just gonna happen. Like we thought that we were gonna do what we needed to do.
Agreed.
And it was just gonna happen. And so when it did happen, I think it humbled us.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I feel like when we decided to do it this next go around, now it became a situation of, okay, Lord, if you want this to happen, then it's gonna happen. None of that, like the anticipation of it happening. We just kind of really just gave it over to God and was like, if this is gonna happen, it's gonna come from you. And so I think our preparation and our mindset was just a little bit less like hectic. Like it was just, we just were like, okay, cool. If it happens, happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, you know, versus the other one, we were like, oh, this is gonna happen.
Yeah. And then I feel like also not blaming myself for things, but I feel like even the environments I may have been in weren't necessarily the best. Like we were just kind of treating it as if it was gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
Kind of like careless with it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So basically this time around, I didn't drink wine. I didn't drink alcohol. We didn't go out a ton. We just kind of like really gave my body rest and kind of like just took care of me this time around, I feel like.
And let me clarify, she it's not that she's saying she drunk during the IVF cycle the first time, so don't.
Yeah, no.
She's just basically saying like she gave herself time to really prepare and get her body where it needed to be, versus the last time it was just like we just went right into it and, you know. Yeah,
we didn't, like there was no preparation for it. And then I was drinking like teas, which I recommend one. I'll just leave it in the description bar because I can't think of the name of it. And then also, with this, well, in addition to all of that, the doctor actually changed our cycle type of IVF. So there's like 2 or 3 cycle types that you can do. Mm-hmm. And she changed it to whatever one it was. And I don't even want to recommend the cycle type, because the thing is, it's gonna be dependent upon what your doctor recommends. It's so much that goes into it. Yeah. The egg count, the sperm count, your body, and like there's so many things that go into it. So I would never want to just say, oh yeah, tell your doctor to do this one. You know what I mean? And then also I took aspirin. Like I'm still taking an aspirin a day, so that was something different as well.
Even the shots were longer than they were. I mean, this round of IVF was just a little bit more intense than the last one.
Absolutely, like it was
way more intense.
Way more intense. Like there was a lot more medicine that was involved, and so so I think just giving my body that time to prepare for it all, and then even during it, just really like. And I think the medicine also played a part in it, because I really wasn't even up to doing a ton. Yeah. So it just kind of like forced us to take care inside of the home type of thing. So. And
like I said, the number one thing was this really just the prayer life changed.
The prayer, yeah. We definitely, it was less like this is gonna work versus like putting it into God's hands. Like, you know, we're trusting you for this to happen, and you know, and then we prayed more. I feel like
we prayed more. Absolutely, we did. Absolutely, we did. Yeah. So.
Oh, which is funny because the next question is, I'd love to hear more about your Christian walk and how your faith has increased in God. And I'll say, I feel like that experience definitely boosted it even more.
So I would say even going before that, really just kind of getting into this home.
Oh yeah. Buying our first house.
I mean, there's a lot of things that we had to pray about and ask God for, that we didn't see in the cards.
Yeah.
We didn't see it happening. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Just paying off debt, getting us where we needed to be from a credit standpoint, and getting into this home. So everything just kind of, I guess, fell into place as we continue to just pray more. And I would say our walks have increased over the last, 2 years?
Yeah, 2-3 years for sure. For sure.
It's I mean, we've just really just kind of just relied on God for everything, and just kind of really just been intentional in what we've been asking for and seeking. So
yes, intentional with your prayers. I feel like that's something we learned. It was, you know, you start to get a little bit more intentional when it's something that you're really, really desiring in your heart. So I think that was another thing. We kind of switched up the prayers instead of being super general, just being like a little bit more, a lot more intentional and specific with prayers.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And keep asking, you know, at some, you know, if it's not in the cards for you right now, a no is not necessarily no. It just means maybe not right now. So keep asking.
Okay, this one's fun, and this one's for us.
All right.
Okay, favorite comfort food spot in the DFW?
Well, lately it's been Doty's.
Yeah. Oh my gosh,
saying that.
Oh my gosh.
Comfort food. I mean,
they have the best jalapeno poppers.
Lately it's been that. I like seafood, and she likes seafood. Even though she's not eating seafood right now, but that's just our spot. That's just our go-to.
Yeah, it's just this. Oh God, I can't even talk.
Doty's is technically, I mean, it's far from the DFW Metroplex, but it's a spot that we just frequent because we just love the atmosphere, we love the environment, but the food is also tasty. So, and
it's low key. It's not too much going on, but also I'll say. So I definitely love that spot for the jalapeno poppers, but I will say, to just say like a comfort food spot, I really don't know. I feel like right now, especially, I just want so many things. Like, I'm literally scrolling on Instagram, sending Brandon and my best friend
she sends me like reels, like every day of food places. She's like, oh, you gotta take me here, you gotta take me here. And we like 7 in, and I ain't even took you to the first one yet.
I know, it's like, you gotta catch up.
I know.
You definitely gotta catch up. But
we like the Island Spot. That's a nice little Caribbean restaurant.
Yes, we love the Island Spot.
Good Jamaican food.
Yes, they have really good oxtails.
Yeah,
that's good.
But I mean, we go all around. Like, we don't have one specific spot. We just go to a bunch. We go wherever our minds take us at the moment, or wherever Pom Pom wants to go at the moment. So,
true.
I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, what are you looking forward to most as new parents once baby arrives?
I think I'm looking forward. Oh, you want to go or you want me to go?
No, go.
Oh, I'm personally looking forward to. So I do want to take a class on, like, you know, putting on diapers and wiping and things like that. But I'm just really looking forward to the challenge of being able to just like change the diapers and wipe and feed the baby and just be rocking with the baby in the chair while I'm feeding and burping. So just all the things I see parents doing with their newborns, you know, I think that's gonna be like the fulfillment for me.
Those intimate moments.
Yeah. You know, not just looking at the baby grow and all that. That's gonna be cool and all, but it's the intimate moment. It's the bonding moments that I'm really looking forward to. Cause you know.
Same here, I think. And just like raising, this is gonna sound probably weird, but just like raising a child in a 2-parent household, Like I'm just kind of really looking forward to like being
the stability, like friends come over and like it's a mom and a dad and the baby, and I don't know, I'm just like really, I've always wanted to have that dynamic and see it and stuff like that. So not that I didn't grow up with that, because I did have a stepdad and stuff like that, but I don't know, just to be a family, it just seems cool. So I think that, in just like really raising another human with such great people, I just really want to see how that person is gonna like turn out, if that makes sense. And you're right, it's the fact that like, so I didn't grow up with that. It was just me and my mom, and you know, I just, every once in a while I'll think back and look back on like, man, if I just had both parents in the household, what would that have looked like? Not necessarily that it would have been even better or worse. I don't know what would have happened or what could have happened, but I'm just thinking like, wow, if I just had two parents to come home to, you know, or two parents in a household that I can bounce stuff off of. So I'm really excited to give our baby the stability of a two-parent household.
For sure.
A Christian two-parent household.
For sure.
So.
And then just like to be so established, you know, like, because I feel like even though we would have wanted kids a little bit earlier, I feel like even now it's just like the stability is really nice.
Yeah.
To bring someone in. It's kind of like the little story that goes like, I don't know, but it's just like, you know, you get married, you buy a house, you travel the world, then you bring a baby into the home. So it's kind of like the perfect little, you know.
Perfect little story, yeah. So just even us talking about that, just got me excited, man.
Right?
Like,
it's exciting.
Watch out. Oh, I can't wait for you. I can't wait for you.
Okay. How are you mentally with your miracle baby? I think kind of, you know, same.
Answer. I'll wait on you.
We're excited. We're super excited, especially now that I feel like one of the hardest parts is over, which was first trimester. Mm-hmm. I know third trimester is another whammy that's coming, but you know, from my walk and my experience right now, since that little segment is over, we're just like, it's all excitement now.
Yeah. We're in like a good headspace.
Yeah.
As far as the baby goes, like we're in a good headspace. We're excited. We're starting to prepare. She's already looking at things for nurseries and, you know, baby showers and stuff like that. Like we're getting into that mode. Yeah. And it's exciting.
It is exciting.
And you know, people have told me, like she had posted on her story a picture of me rubbing the baby, and people were messaging me because I reposted. They were like, the best is yet to come. And I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, wow, you're right, the best is yet to come. And I'm already excited now, so I'm just imagining and anticipating what it's going to be down the line. So
yeah, for sure,
very excited.
Do you have a list of names for a boy or a girl that you really would like to use?
So we already have the name picked out, and Destene, she's the Grinch who won't let me give y'all a clue, so I'm not gonna say nothing. But we already have the first and middle name picked out already.
Yeah, for sure. But before that, I did have a small list. I feel like some girls and some guys, like they have like a super long list of names, but I never really had that. I always had about 3 or 4 that were on the table, but that's about it. Like did you ever have names picked out?
Oh yeah, for sure.
How many?
I had 2 for each gender.
Yeah, see, that's the same like with me.
So we still can't give them a clue?
Nope.
Dang!
Okay, last question is advice for a young couple. I'd love to know what keeps the flame burning.
You want to go ahead? Yeah, I'll let you answer first and then I'll answer.
Okay, so I will say, you know what, I feel like the very first thing that we did, because we took a premarital counseling class, we learned each other's love languages. So I feel like we have always been able to lean on that knowledge and that piece of knowledge about each other. So it's like when all else fails, you know you have that to go to, and you know that you can kind of just really work at that one thing if you can, you know? So I feel like that was super important. And I also feel like counseling is really important. So I feel like that keeps the flame going because it keeps communication open. It keeps new ideas circulating in your head. It gets you to try different things, talk about different things. And there's so many different types of counseling. Like we're in a counseling class right now with other couples in our church.
Well, not counseling, but like a major, it's a couples Bible study, but it's
Bible study, yeah. But it's like a form of counseling because you get to talk and share your stories, and the leaders sharing your, and then there's all different types of age groups, and you really just get to, it's like a form of healing and counseling, especially for some people that don't really have that open communication at home. They get to kind of learn it and realize that they're not the only ones going through certain things. And so there's just so many things. We are big fans of counseling, both individual and couples. And I feel like the big misconception is that there's a problem in the relationship. And I just really wish that people felt differently and that they knew that
you don't have to have problems to go to counseling.
Yeah, that.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, counseling can be for anything.
Yeah.
It can be positive. It doesn't just have to be negative. So I don't want y'all thinking that it's not necessarily just for problems, you know.
Yeah, like we've done it since before we even got married.
Yeah.
And we've just been a big component of it ever since. So yeah. And we tell our friends about it, and we tell people about it, and you know, because so many people think it's just always has to be a problem. Like even when I tell some people, they're like, like they get a little hesitant. I'm like, it ain't like that. Like
right.
We actually enjoy that.
Yeah, you just enjoy the wisdom and knowledge, because I mean, nobody has it together. Nobody has it all. Nobody's gonna arrive. Will never, like you or your partner will never arrive. Yeah. Y'all will never get there. There's just, it's a never-ending marathon. That's what marriage is. Mm-hmm. What I would say, and that was good. That was very good. But also, what I would say is that you have to learn how to, first and foremost, be friends, be best friends, because there's nobody that's more of a best friend than your significant other. So you got to learn how to be best friends. You got to learn how to have fun. And a big thing that I would say is you always have to constantly be chasing each other and dating each other. Just because you guys are together doesn't mean the chase stops. Doesn't mean the courting stops. You know, you have to continue to just, she'll tell you, I'll be lusting after her. I still lust after her because at the end of the day, like that's my desire to do that. The desire for me is for my wife to feel that she's wanted, that she's important, and I just have that desire to do it. I got that desire to serve her. And I mean, those are the things that just keeps it going. You have to constantly be chasing. I'm constantly chasing after her. I'm constantly lusting after her. I'm constantly making her laugh and she makes me laugh. The chemistry, like we're just best friends. You know what I mean? You got to learn, you got to have fun. You can't, like marriage shouldn't be a job. It shouldn't be a, I don't know. It just should, marriage should be like two people coming together that love each other and want to have fun, and ups and downs are going to happen. But soon, the moment you stop like dating each other and courting each other and, you know, doing the things that you did to get each other, then that's when the flame's going to burn out. Yeah,
for sure. And we also had we heard an older couple talking in our Bible study class last week, and he basically said something to he just said basically something about no matter what, it's divorce not being
an option.
The option.
Right.
So it's like whatever you're going through and, you know, whatever, is just like we just don't bring that up, and because it's not an option. And I feel like that's something that's also good to keep in the back of your head, because it's going to get difficult. You're literally two different people from two different places, raised two differently. Two different backgrounds, two different everything. You're coming together in one house, and it's going to be difficult sometimes. Like quick example. It's inevitable. Quick example real quick. So she has siblings. I have one half sister, but I'm not that close to her. She has 3 sisters that she's close to, talks to every day.
she's from the country, I'm city. She is she's into fashion and stuff like that. I never was, but when she got into my life, I stepped it up. So I'm basically what I'm saying is that's already 3 major differences that I've given you amongst the many that we have, right? So it's not gonna be a walk in the park every single day, but you just gotta learn how to, like she said, figure out each other's love language, figure out what makes each other happy, figure out things that you do have in common and you do like, and you kind of use those strengths to leverage that off of. And that's what keeps it going. It's gonna be like, it might be a little uncomfortable at first, but as you continue to learn each other's love language and have fun, those things will start happening and it'll start becoming more smooth. And then you'll look up and you'll be like, wow, like we really like each other. We really love each other. And it's been like 6-7 years, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
So I would just say that please just have fun, learn each other, learn how to have fun and be best friends, and continue to do the things that you did when you were chasing that person.
And learn each other's love language.
That's key.
Such a significant thing that we learned, that we had no idea about it. Like I'd heard of it, but I never thought it was like a thing really. I just thought it was kind of like a zodiac sign, like you just make up something, you know. And
you know what we'll do? In the description, we'll link, for those people who don't know what the 5 love languages are, we'll link them.
Yeah, and there's actually like a little quiz. Like we did like a little quiz. It was like fun finding it out. And so yeah, we'll leave that in the description bar for you guys.
Thank y'all for rocking with us.
Yeah.
And we're gonna see y'all. Peace.